brother, be faithful, soon Jesus will come, for whom we have waited so long. Oh, soon we shall enter our glorious home, and join in the conqueror's song. Oh, brother, be faithful, for why should we prove unfaithful to him who has shown such deep, such unbounded and infinite love, who died to redeem us his own?
Oh, brother, be faithful, the city of gold, prepared for the good and the blessed.
Most High God. Thank you very much, the choir, for the wonderful piece of music. It's really going to be great. On that day, when we shall all be crossing over from trouble to eternal rest. Thank you very much. Some years ago, a certain man who was a ship captain remarked to his faithful wife and children, honey, one more voyage, and we'll buy a nice home in the country. And we shall live there in the comfort for the rest of our lives. Unfortunately, the man sailed on a ship that never returned. Another man made a promise to his 5-year-old boy. Son, you remain here and they'll be back very soon. Bobby, remain here. I'm going a little more further. On a cannon and they'll be back for you. Unfortunately, the rocks that was ahead tragedy overtook him. Though Bobby waited all night long, Daddy never returned. Because he operates where there is something. Where there is something he can control and appropriate. He is already told us that he is the negative portion of the electron of matter. He is the unseen general in the warfare. He is the unseen person in the pain and physical suffering. He is the explosion in the light. He is the commissioner of poverty and famine. He is the executioner at death. He is the inspirer of lust after the flesh. He is the greed of jealousy, creator of jealousy and envy. And greed. He is the genius who converts the achievements of science into instruments of death.
kabiri ena eulete efefya kumwena kokwa tfinga tumbuka ukubemfwa.
He is the destroyer of harmony in all manner of human relationships.
kabiri ena eufunyapo na ngoloko naulo mutende apoponse apali abantu.
He is the driving force in all immorality.
kabiri ena eutungirira ifyo ifikitika ifyayana.
He is the anxiety, superstition, and insanity.
kabiri ena euchita ifyo ifyayana kuntashi iyakwalisa.
He is the destroyer of hope and faith.
kabiri ena eonaule subiro no buchetekero.
He is the inspirer of destruction,
kabiri eutungirira ukonaula.
gossip, and scandal.
ulwambo na fyonse ifyakuchitika.
He is the discourager of free and independent thought.
kabiri ena eufunyapo kosereshwa ukwa matontonkanyo ayayibera.
Our sermon this morning is entitled The Second Coming.
umutwe w'eryashulera ndokwe wati ukwisa ukwa kibiri.
Many are the times as human beings
nishiteshingi pamonga abantu nse
we have often made promises to other people.
twalipanga amabulayo ku bantu bambi
Though they are made in good faith,
nangula fyalipangwa mu nshira y'isuma.
unfortunately most of them they do not come to be fulfilled.
lero kyabulanda kyakawati fingi tafyafikirishwa.
Let us go to the Bible.
natuleya ku kipingo
2 Peter chapter 3 verses 9.
tumone Peter wa kibiri chikalamba cha 3 apa kupenda pa 9.
We are looking at the second coming.
tulelolesha pakwisa ukwa kibiri.
Although we are looking at the second coming,
nangula tulelolesha pakwisa ukwa kibiri.
what we've mentioned,
efyo tulumbwire
these are the things as pilgrims we are going through.
ifi efintu afyo tulepitamo pamonga balebeshi.
2 Peter chapter 3 verses 9.
Peter wa kibiri chikalamba cha 3 apa kupenda pa 9.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise,
lero lesa tarafya kulingana na mabulayo
as
yakwe.
some men count slackness.
ngefyo abantu bambi baba.
So, as human beings,
ng'abantu nse
no matter what we can, how we try,
nangula tuingesha shani nangula tuingesha mwishire ya ibera.
our promises are not reliable.
amabulayo Yesu teyakuchetekera.
Hebrews chapter 10 verses 37.
Hebrew 10 apa kupenda pa 37.
For yet a little while,
lero pakashitafye akanono
and he that shall come
kabiri uyo ukesa
will come and will not tarry.
kabiri akesa ena atakapose nangulo kuwayawaya.
Jesus is coming.
Yesu aleisa.
From earliest times, the truth of Christ's second coming was believed and taught.
kabiri kufumafira kuntendekero ekishinka kyakawati Yesu aleisa fyalifundishiwe n'okwebwa.
For instance, Enoch, Job, Abraham, and David,
ifyakumwenako Enoch, Job, Abraham na Job
and Isaiah
na Isaiah
all prophesied concerning Lord's return.
bonse aba balisesembe pafyakwisa kwa Yesu.
Let's check our Bibles from Job chapter 19,
na tuleya kuli Job chikalamba cha 19
verses 25 to 27.
apa kupenda pa 25 kufika ku 27.
The Bible reads,
ekipingo cha Josefu.
For I know my Redeemer liveth,
bantu ninchifoko ati mupusishi wandi ali banomwewo
that he shall stand at the later day.
kabiri kwa wati alina kwimina panshiku ishakulekeresha
Upon the earth.
pantashi yechichalo.
Verses 26 says,
pa 26 ekipingo cha Josefu.
and though after my skin worms destroy,
nangula omubiri wandi ukesa onaulwa,
this body yet in my flesh shall I see God.
lelo mubutuze wandi inenkamona Yehova.
Verses 27,
pa verse 27
whom shall I see for myself?
bushenani onkamona parwandi.
And mine eyes shall behold and not another,
lero ameso yandiyakamona ati ewumbina akalyayo
though my reins be consumed within me.
nangula efi fyonse fingaliulikwa palwandi.
We can also read Hebrews chapter 11 verses 8 to 16 on your own time.
na panshite yesu titwavelenga Hebrews 11 pa 8 kufika ku 16.
Let us read Psalms 102 verses 16.
na tuvera ku ibuku lyakwa Psalms 102 apa kupenda pa 16.
Psalms 102 verses 16.
Psalms 102 apa kupenda pa 16.
The coming of Jesus was told long before Christ was born.
Ukuisa kwa Yesu Kristu kwalisoberwa nshitali iyo Yesu tarafyalwa.
Psalms 102:16.
Psalms 102 apa kupenda pa 16.
Bible reads,
Ichipimbo cha Sosefi.
when the Lord shall build up Zion,
Iliyo Yehova akakula Zion,
he shall appear in his glory.
kabili akamonekera mululumbi lwakwe.
Isaiah 25 verses 9.
Isaiah 25 apa kupenda pa 9.
Isaiah 25 verses 9.
Isaiah 25 apa kupenda pa 9.
And it shall be said in that day,
kabili ififika soswa muli buli obushiku.
lo, this is our God.
Moneni uyu nilesa wesu.
We have waited for him,
Uyo otwalelolera
and he will save us.
kabili alatupususha.
This is the Lord.
Uyu eshukuru.
We have waited for him.
Ifwena tumulolera
We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation.
kabili ifwe twalaba abansansa mu kupususha kwakwe.
Jesus
Yesu
was told
alyeberwe
about his coming,
ukwisa kwakwe,
even the second coming,
kabili nokwisa kwakwe ukwa kibili
way long before Christ's coming.
ishita cheitali ilyo umwine taralisa.
Okay, how certain is Christ's return?
Ushe chishi kanshi chili mkwisa kwa Kristo.
Why this question?
Nishi twaipusha ichichipusho.
In many times,
Munchita ishingi
as Christians,
pamonga bena Kristo.
we tend to forget
Ifwe tulalaba
that Jesus is coming.
ukweba ati Yesu aleisa.
And as he's coming,
Nelyo aleisa
the devil is also at work.
kabili na chiwana nkwe alebomba.
In almost every step of your way,
Mulutampulo lonsolo mwasenda ilyo mulenda.
in almost every step of my way,
Nangula mulutampulo lonso omondenda.
the devil is also following.
Kabili na kamumbana nkwe alekonka.
You plan to pray,
Imwe mwashikoko wati mwala pepa.
the devil brings a movie.
Kabili kamumbana nkwe aleta kwefya kutamba.
You plan to visit a Christian home,
Imwe mwashikoko wati mwala tanda ila kwenganda yabe na Kristu.
the devil brings a kitchen party.
Kabili kamumbana nkwe aleta kwefya kusefya.
So whatever that you plan,
Fyonse ifyo mulianshika.
the devil has got a different plan besides.
Kamumbana nkwe nakwatako ofware yanshika
So
kulubali
we'll
lwakwe.
check these few questions.
Ifwe twalaisho kulondolola ayamepusha.
How certain is Christ's return?
Musho kwisa kwa Kristu kuiminine pesa nangula kwa chishinkanshi.
We open our Bibles to the book of John,
Tuisule vipingo vyesu mwibuku lya kwa Yohane
chapter 14, verses 3.
chikalamba cha 14 apa kupenda pa 3.
This is a memory verse to all of us.
Ichi cha kusungira kuvengi.
And if I go to prepare a place for you,
Asosoko atika bilinga na yapu ya mpeka nishenchende.
I will come again
Kabili nendi no kwisa na kabili.
and receive you unto myself,
Kabili no kwisa mipokelela kuline.
that where I am,
Ukweba ati uko okondi.
there ye may be also.
Oko mkabe na imwe.
Jesus is come.
Yesu aleisa.
May we check the Bibles from the book of Hebrews, chapter 9,
Na tuisule vipingo vyesu mwibuku lya kwa Hebrews chapter 9
verses 28.
apa kupenda pa 28.
So Christ was once offered to bear the sins of many.
Kabi Yesu alipera kusenda imembosha abantu.
Maybe I'm first. We are looking at Hebrews chapter 9, verses 28.
Tulero shaka Hebrews 9 twakupenda pa 28.
Those that are writing,
Abaleremba tubalemba.
I encourage each and every single one of us to be taking note of the scriptures.
Ndebikoseresha okuba tutungalalemba okubebeta ayamalembo.
You remember the story of Silas and is it Peter in
Mulebukisha
Thessalonica?
lyashira kwa Silas na Peter Thessalonica.
That should be the book of Acts. The Bible says those in Thessalonica were more noble, for they searched scriptures daily to see if those things were so.
Kabiri balandoko bati bali abachenjera nkubebeta ifyalembwa.
So when you receive the word,
Iyo mwapokerera amashuri
it's my duty, it's your duty to go and investigate.
mulimo wenu kabiri mulimo wandi okuyabebeta.
Because you discover that what the preacher was talking about is not there in the Bible.
Epali mwasanga oko bati ifyo wakashimikira bakirasosa tafiri mu kipingo.
Hence, it's cardinal that we take note of whatever that we hear.
Ekyalenga kikankala oko bati twalemba kyonse ifyo tulemfwa.
So Christ was once offered to bear the sins of many,
Kabiri Yesu Kristo alipeere okusenda emembusha abantu
and unto them that look for him
na kuli abo bonse abamufwaya.
shall he appear the second time,
Kabiri akamonekera omuku wa kibiri.
without sin unto salvation.
Leero kwabula olubembu leero likukupususha.
We are checking the book of Acts 1 verses 9 to 11.
Tulemwa n'ebbuku lya kwa Acts emirimo y'abatumwa
Chapter 1 verses 9 to 11.
kikalamba kya 1 kufika kwamba okuberenga pa 9 kuya ku 11.
And the Bible reads,
Ekipimo kya Sosefi.
and when he had spoken these good things,
Ilyo nasosa ayamashiwi.
while they beheld, he was taken up,
Ilyo baleeroresha ena alisendwere mu lwerere.
and clouds received him
Kabina makumbi yali
out
mupokerere.
of their sight.
Kuba kufuma ku menso yabo.
Verse 10 says,
Bateni ekipimo kya Sosefi.
and while they looked steadfast towards heaven,
Ilyo balina abatontomeka amenso mu kati akamulu.
as he went up,
Ilyo aleya.
behold, two men stood by them in white apparel.
Moneni abantu babiri bayimirira n'abafwala n'efyabuuta.
Verses 11,
Pa 11.
which also said, ye men of Galilee,
Ewe kyalengere basoseko bati imwe bantu bamugale.
why stand ye gazing up in heaven?
Nishi mwalayimirira pano okuloresha mu kati akamulu.
This same Jesus which is taken up from you
Uyu wine Yesu uwasendwa okufuma kuli balimwe
into heaven
okuya mu kati akamulu.
shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven.
Alina okwisanga efine mwammona aleya mu kati akamulu.
These are proofs we are reading that Jesus is coming.
Ifi fishinka ifyo tulebere nga efirera ndoko bati Yesu aleisa.
Once we hear and we comprehend,
Ilyo twawunfwa n'okunfuikisha.
we are going to build faith and trust
Kabiri ifwe twalakwata ekyetekero n'ekishinka.
that though I suffer in this wicked world,
Kweba ati nangula lingakyula muri kikyalo
one day I shall see God.
bushikubumo nkamona Yehova.
What did Christ tell the scribes and the Pharisees about his return?
Bushe Yesu fish aibere abafariseya pakwisa kwakwe.
This doubt has been there way long.
Ukukutwishika oko kwali na munshita shakali.
Jesus told them in the book of Matthew 26 verses 64,
Matthew 26 Yesu abebo kutira
reading the verses of verse 64,
kuberenga past 64.
Jesus saith unto him,
Yero Yesu atile kuri wene
thou hast said,
ngefyo wasosere
nevertheless,
nangula chingabefi
I say unto you,
nasosa kuri iwe
hereafter
paluma ya ifi
shall ye see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power,
kabiri mukamona omwana wa muntu naikala kukuboko kwa kukulyo
coming in the clouds of heaven.
aleisa makumbi aya mumuru.
This was Jesus Christ himself.
Uyu ni Yesu Kristo omwene.
Mind you,
Ibukisheni
the Bible is disclosing the coming of Jesus Christ
chipingo chiresho kulondolola pakwisa kwa Yesu Kristo
before Christ was born.
ilyo Yesu tarafyalwa.
And after that, even himself
Palma ya efyo n'omwineka
attest to the testimony of his return.
kabiri alelanda pakwisa kwakwe.
This Jesus is the same Jesus who died,
Uyu Yesu ndiulya wine Yesu uwafwile
and he was the first fruit of the resurrection.
kabiri kyali kisabwe kya ntanshi ku bututuuko.
Therefore, you and me,
Ekyalenga imwe na ine
we shouldn't have any room of doubt.
tatufire twakwata ikyende iyakutwishika
Because once we are taken to the world pleasures,
nangula twasendwa n'ekyakusekesha fya kyalo
it means we have forgotten that Jesus is coming again.
ikyo kilepirwa okwe bati twalaba okwe bati Yesu aleesana kabiri.
At his trial, what did Christ promise about his return?
Okweshywa kwakwe bushefinshi Yesu alayire pakwisa kwakwe.
Jesus says unto him,
Yesu asosa kuri wene
sorry, we've read this one. Let's check Matthew 23, verses 39.
atuberenge Matthew 23 pakupenda
Verse 23, 39.
pakupenda pa 39.
For I say unto you,
Ekyalenga nasosa kuri imwe
ye shall not see me henceforth,
imwe etamwaka mbone na kabiri
till ye shall say,
pakatye iyo imwe mukatira
Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord.
aliparwa niuyo uwishira mwishina ilya kwa Yehova.
What do you say, church?
Leti ashani
Jesus is coming again.
Yesu aleisana kabiri.
What assurance did Jesus give John concerning his return?
Ushe chikosele shuonshe apere Yesu kuri Yohane pakwisa kwakwe.
I think we've tried to check from Old Testament even unto the New Testament and the very last book of the book of Revelation.
Kabiri twaesha okubebeta okufuma ku kipangano kya kale ku kipangano kipya n'ebbuku lyakulekeresha erya Revelation.
Here he repeats 3 times. If you check the book of Revelation,
Apa alibakisha poemi ku 3 nga mwaesha okubebeta ibbuku lya kwa Revelation.
so you read Revelation chapter 22 verses 7.
Mwaberenga Revelation 22 apa kupenda pa 7.
You also read verses 12
Mwaberenga na pa verse 12
and verses 20.
na pa verse 20.
Jesus is saying, Behold, I come quickly.
Yesu aletilo kwa tirolesheni ndeisa kwa
He
mfyanya.
repeats, and behold, I come quickly.
Kabili awe shapo kwa tirolesheni ndeisa kwa
Finally
mfyanya.
says, surely I come quickly.
Kabili na mkulekeresha sosoko wati mchishinka ndeisa kwa mfyanya.
Can somebody doubt that Jesus will never come?
Ushe umoguti atuishiko kwa wati Yesu takese.
It's not just a matter of doubting to say, anyway, Jesus will come, but you deny his power or his authority.
Teku tuishika fyo kwa wati Yesu aleisa na murata aleisa kabili mwakana amaka yakwe.
Those who are waiting for his second return,
Abo abalero lela ubisa kwa kibiri.
they are people that have kind-hearted,
Ni abo abakwata imitima ishifuma.
people that have mercy.
Abo abakwata uruse.
People, when they hear their brother or sister is in affliction,
Iyo baumfoko wati ndume na murenkashi ili mkwafwa.
you quickly reason together, or you quickly come in with a help.
Kabili abo barendesha ukwisa no bwafuirisho.
Always, as Christian, you should be positive.
Kabili pamunga bena Kristo tufile twaimina kubuzuma.
Oh, sister so is for the funeral.
Atwafoko wati bankashi ukuruna bakwata ekiriro.
A person who's waiting for Christ's return
Abo abalero lela ukwisa kwa Kristo.
who say, my condolences, or so sorry.
Balalanda amashiwe ayabulanda.
You organize, how do we help? How do we go? Or how do we come in?
Balaisho kubeta kwa tushetu ala afurisha shani na mbula twala ingilira pesa.
Oh, our neighbor, so in the church, they slept hunger yesterday because they never had food.
Nambulanga mwamfoko watu wanampala manoko badira lensala tawakwetefya kula.
Somebody who's waiting for Christ's return
Ababa lero kwisa kwa Kristo.
always find means and ways how you can feed that family.
Barasange nshila yakwafurisha mu olulyo olupwa.
Oh, he's been chased out of school due to balances that is somebody didn't clear.
n'abo batafya ku sukulu pabulando bako bati tabalipira empya kino.
Quickly, you need to find means and ways how you can help that person.
Kwamufyanya mfulemu asanga ifyo mwinga afuirisha
You've
bali
got
abantu.
any piece of work, maybe at the farm, at your yard, or any work that you can give or render to that person.
nga namukwatako omulimo olwonse omwinga peera kuli oli omuntu.
Come in and render help.
Tuko ati ubuule bwakwe bukamutwalako okulubali lubbi.
We are that person.
Oli omuntu
Forget about that.
labeko palifyo.
Do not be like that.
Ifwe tatulimbira okuva muri olwo olubali.
Don't become the adversary to others.
Imwe mwibaba kubishikanya n'abantu bambi.
Therefore,
Ekyalenga.
as someone who's waiting for Christ's return,
Umowulelolera okwisaakwa kwa Kristo.
we'll read from the book of James chapter 5 verse 7.
Twalabiringa ibuku lya kwa James kyabikalamba kya 5 apa kupenda pa 7.
This James, if you read history very well,
Uyu James nga mwaberenga eryashiwino bwino.
he is the brother of Jesus Christ,
Uyu ali ni munina wakwa
who
Yesu.
once despised Jesus himself.
Uyo panshitaimo asushe na Yesu.
He says,
Asosokoye
we are
bati.
reading from the book of James chapter 5 verses 7 to 8.
Tuleberenga James chapter 5.
Be patient therefore, brethren,
Imwe beni abamuteekatima
unto the coming of the Lord.
kuba kulubalirwa kwisaaka kwa Kristo.
Behold, the husbandman
Kabiriro lesheni uyo omulume.
waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth,
Kabiri alelolera ebisabo ebisuma ebirefuma mu isonde.
and hath long patience for it,
Kabiri nakwata n'okuteekanya okusuma.
until he receive the early and later rain.
Kapaka feri akalolera enfula eyantashi neyakulekeresha.
Verses 8 says,
Verse 8 kipingo kya Sosefi.
be ye also patient,
Imwe beni abamuteekatima.
establish your heart,
Kabiri imwe lundululeni omutima wenu.
for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh.
Pantu okwisaaka kwa Kristo kuli mupepi.
This is James,
Uyu ni James kulesosa.
who once despised Jesus Christ,
Uyo panshitaimo wasushe Yesu
who was
Kristo.
the brother at the same time.
Uyo wali ni munina panshitaimo yini.
Well,
Ekyalenga
if I choose
ngana sala
to go my own way,
ukuya ishira yandi.
I am the captain of my own ship.
Kabiri ine nalayitungulula nemwine.
I am the atom
Kabiri ninebo owakweisha fyonse.
and the judge.
Kabiri nowakupingula.
Otherwise,
Mwishira imbi.
you may end up like those that were at the time of Noah.
Timwa yabanga balya abali munshita yakwa Noa.
Jesus gave an example
Yesu alipereko ekirangiriro.
of those that were in those days.
Kuli balya abali muri shireshku.
You can find this story in the book of from the book of Matthew 24 verses 38.
Timwa lisanga eryashi mu ibuku lya kwa Mateo 24 papenda pa 38.
Which says,
Ile susokwe wati.
for as in the days that were before the flood,
Ngefyo kyali munshiku ilyo mulambatala Isa.
they were eating,
Balerya,
drinking,
balenwa,
marrying,
baleupa,
and giving in marriage,
n'okufya baleufya.
until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Pakafye n'obushiku ilyo Nowa ayingire mu bwato.
If we mention eating,
Nga twalumbula okulya.
it's not the normal eating.
Tekulya okutulya lyonse.
Let me give an example. You buy groundnuts, peanut,
Keni mpereko ekirangiriro nga mwashita embalala.
somebody boil groundnuts,
Omwo alayipika embalala.
perhaps sweet potatoes
Nangola fyumbu.
or pumpkins.
Nangola fipushi.
When you eat,
Ilyo mwalya.
that's a proper diet.
Uko kulya fye
Or
okuli bwino.
let me say that's a good food.
Nangola tososoko wati fyofya kulya
There is
efuma.
another person,
Kuliko n'omuntu mbi
he buys cake
ayita cake
which is too sweet.
ikyalowa.
There is also chocolate on the table.
Kabiri palina chocolate
There is
payape.
also chicken with saturated fat.
kabiri palina enkoko n'ababikako n'ekyakubikabika.
And he even brings a bottle of drink of Fanta.
kabiri abulapo n'ekyakunwa abikapo.
You put on the table.
Babika
They
petebulo.
even bring sausages.
kabiri baleeta nafimbi fi
They
sausage.
are also dipped in saturated fat.
kabiri nafye nabafibika mu akubika fyakwata
There
amafuta.
is also coffee besides.
kabiri babula na kofi pambali apa.
Between the two people,
pali abo bantu babiri
science tells us to say if somebody eats these other food,
basosoka bati olumbi ng'alya efimbi fyakulya
you are almost like somebody who's taken cocaine.
kabiri muli fye ng'oyombyo bwazilya kuli cocaine.
Then the other person has taken a normal food.
olumbi n'alya efyakulya efiringire.
This is the kind of eating they are talking about.
oku ekulya okubaleera ndapo
It's not the normal eating.
tekulya mu nzira esoma.
People now are even competing in eating.
abantu balekimfyanyana mu kulya.
Even as Christians today, we are sometimes deceptive.
kabiri nabena kristu mushuku wa leero nanifwe tulesendwa.
Just because the neighbor comes 3 times with chickens in a month,
kabiri nga twamona abena empalamano bayisa n'enkoko emiku 3 mu mwezi umwo.
then you say, I will show you.
kabiri naye mu mwasooka bati
Instead of coming
nalakulanga.
with 1 chick,
Waliwo bati mwise n'enkoko imo.
you come with six chickens 3 times in a month.
imo mwayisa n'enkoko ekiri 6 emiku 3 mu mwezi.
The Bible says that is the kind of eating even those people they practice in those days.
kabiri ekipimo kyasooka bati ekulya oko baalekitana abo abantu muli ekiri ekita.
Giving in marriage.
kupeera mu fyupo.
There is normal marriage, and those marriages they practice those days.
kwaliko okufya kwalingana okufya oko balepeera muli kiri ekita.
The marriages of those days,
efyupo fyali ekita
you will find somebody
mwanasanga okoba bati umo
having a child is after the marriage.
ukwata omwana ipanuma ya kyupo.
But nowadays,
leero omunsiku kya
it
leero
doesn't matter which one comes first.
tafiri akantu nikisa ekyalabalirako.
Everybody thinks that's the proper way of doing it.
kabina omuntu wonse aleetontokanya okoba bati ekita eyalinga kufikita.
And Jesus gave an example.
kabiri yesu apeere ekyakumwerako.
We shouldn't be like those people.
ifwe tatulingire okuba nga bali abantu.
Verses 39 says,
Bible 39 kipimo
and
kyasooka
knew
bati
not until the flood came
leero tabaayishirwe paka fyeri omulamba ayishire
and took them all away.
n'okubasenda bonse.
So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
ifi efikaba n'okwisa kwa mwana wa muntu.
We are the captain of our own ship.
ifwe tuli bakalamba b'amabwato yesu.
I make a decision to take care of my brother or not.
ineuti nasala okusakamana munina nangula yo.
I must make a decision to stop backbiting or not.
ineuti napanga obusala okuleka olwambo nangula yo.
I must make that decision to stop fornication or not.
kuti napanga obusala okuleka obulalelale nangula yo.
I must make a decision to extend my hand unto somebody who is in need.
kuti napanga obusala okutambalika okuboko kwandi okuyafika pali oyo ulekabira.
I am the attorney and the judge.
ine nebo omupimbushi kabiri nebo uletungulula.
If I am found guilty,
ine nga nasangwa n'omulandu
it's because I judged myself.
nipa mulandu wako ati nayipingula nemwini.
May God bless us all.
lesa atupale bonse.